What is going on, guys? It's been a very long time. 6 months to be exact. Give or take. Maybe about 7. Anyway, I digress. I'm here today to tell you what's been going on the past couple months. As you can tell, if you're still following along, you're still following my channel, I have 885 subscribers now, and I thank you all very much for your support and your continued following, even though there's been no new content. Things that have happened a little bit personal. About 2 years ago now, I had like this attack, and I've said it before in one of my videos. It had to do with dehydration, a lot of stress. Most likely it was anxiety. I don't know. I've never been clinically diagnosed. Well, after that, a lot of different things happened as well. So, you know, it could have been a lot of like depression, but again, I haven't been like diagnosed with that, so there is really no way of knowing for sure. But I just felt different. I didn't feel good. I hadn't posted in a long time, and I kind of feel like I failed at YouTube. Failure is not always a negative thing. It was one of the things, honestly, that did bring me down a little bit more, because I really enjoyed making videos. But I think I enjoyed making videos for the wrong reasons. Now, I did monetize my videos, I'm gonna be honest, at the beginning, just because you never know. I just switched it on. It wasn't like a big, you know, trying to chase after money or become famous or become wealthy off of YouTube. That was never the goal. It was just on just because I thought it was cool. If anything did happen, I'd be able to put back into the channel, buy different things for my audience to try to, you know, win, or whatever the case may have been. I've given a few things away. That was awesome, and I love giving back to you guys. But there really wasn't really a whole lot of value. I mean, one person got value of a giveaway, which is great. Still, I love giving things away, especially the people who support my channel. But there's not a whole lot of value in that. So about a year or so ago, I actually tried to become a personal trainer. I say tried because I went through the entire course, and once it came down to taking the test, I actually failed the test by 1 point, which was in itself another big hit on my, you know, overall feeling and impact and how I felt and everything. You know, that definitely didn't help, but I did learn something in the process. I try my best to learn things from, you know, just any experience that I have. What could I have learned from that failure? Well, the fact that I actually failed at it, but it opened my eyes to something different. So when I first started watching YouTube and also making videos, I started watching because I was overweight. I wanted to lose weight, and honestly, I didn't know how to go about it, so I started watching influencers. Most of you who do follow the channel, or some past subscribers, are into fitness and still are into fitness, and you know the influencers on the platform probably better than I do at this point. I still watch some of the influencers I've had just because I've actually built a liking to them, a relationship kind of, nothing personal, just kind of like, you know, I like what they're doing, I like their personality, let's say. So I went into the personal training thinking that, you know, I could build my channel off from that, and I could also give my audience some value. And the ultimate goal was to give you guys some value. I wanted you to value the channel and to get something from it. I don't like throwing information out there that I don't know what I'm talking about. I would never do that, and if I did do that, I unknowingly did it, and if I'm wrong, I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I'm wrong. That's just how my personality is. I don't like being wrong. That is another big part of my personality. I actually really hate being wrong, and that's probably both a good thing and a bad thing as far as my personality goes. So in order to not be wrong, give some value, that's what I did. Was I took the classes, and I thought maybe I'd be able to give some value back once I got done with the classes, and I'd be able to teach some things, some learning, some of my experience, what I learned in the classes. The problem was since it was actually influencers that, you know, I went off from, it wasn't something I was really passionate about. I thought I was, and I was passionate about getting, you know, meeting different goals in the gym and losing weight and taking more control over my body. That was great, and I liked going on that journey. I didn't retake the test because I didn't feel like I needed to spend the extra money to retake the test in order to give value on something I didn't really enjoy. If you've been watching the videos for a while, you know that where I used to work at, well, I no longer work there either. So in the past 7 months, there's been a lot that has happened. I'm actually working in a different place. I'm still a programmer, or have been for almost 3 years now, and I still kind of enjoy that. I still get some enjoyment out of it, but it's not something I'm truly like passionate about. I'm you know, just driven to do it for no reason. Basically what I'm saying is if I go in, I expect to get paid for it. I don't do it just for fun. I don't sit here at the house and develop things for fun. I expect to make money off from it. My thought is maybe I'm not truly passionate about that either. So I started looking back, and I came across a picture a long time ago, before YouTube, before Instagram, before social media was even a real big thing. Facebook was still kind of there, but for me it wasn't, because I've never been really big on Facebook. But I found this picture of my son, and I love the picture. It was really, it turned out really good in my opinion, and it was actually a picture that I had taken of my son when he was still just a baby or toddler. And it was when my wife got me this camera, this DSLR. It was a Nikon D3000 for Christmas. I enjoyed doing that. I love taking photos, and I did it for fun. It was something that was fun to me, something I got enjoyment out of, and I never expected to make any money off of it. It was just something I did for pure fun. But photography, I just picture myself just doing that forever. No matter where we go in the world, I could take my camera and capture these beautiful photos. Or again, in my opinion, they're my beautiful photos. So photos that I have some kind of connection to, that I love, that I like. And then I started thinking, man, that would be just amazing if I could build something around this, do this for other people. Now again, this is where it comes in. It's kind of scary. I opened a business at the beginning of this year, 2019, to try to make money off from this, to try to make a business off from it. Now I've always wanted a business too. I went to school, and I was actually going to school for both programming and business, so it always interested me. I always wanted to make a business, but I never knew what to make a business for. Well, seemed like it was pretty obvious. It was right in front of me. I just never actually, you know, thought about it and how to do it and what the steps that I needed to take were to actually do it. So here I am, 2019, start this business, you know, early 30s, and I'm passionate about it. I love doing it, and the reason I love doing it is not for the money or the thought that I actually can make money off from it. Why I love doing it is because when I deliver the photos to my clients, they have a connection with it. They love these photos of them that I've been able to create for them. A feeling that it gives them of actually receiving these photos of whatever it was that I've taken that day, whether it be a family event or a wedding, which is what I'm really kind of gearing towards, weddings. Just them just enjoying these photos, the sheer amount of joy they're getting from the photos that I've created and put work into and enjoy doing. They may not be the absolute best. Obviously there are far better photographers out there than I am, but I'm learning and I'm building this, and it doesn't feel like work. It just feels like something that I enjoy doing. 2019, this is my biggest goal, is to start this business and see how far I can take it. And I've explained to you guys before in other videos, I didn't know what it was at the time, that I want to go in a different direction, a new journey in this channel, and I think this is it. I think this is what it's going to be. I think that is going to involve me trying to set up this business and, you know, try to get my photography better and to perform better and just overall tell a story of not just myself, but of the way my family is going to be going through this with me, and the way, you know, I'm going to be developing these pictures for clients and stuff like that. It's just going to be, I think it's going to be an awesome journey. I'm excited about it. I'm passionate about it. Even if I were just to do it for free, I could do it. I wouldn't mind just doing it. Now obviously I want to make money off from it. Why? Because I want to put that back into my gear, my camera, my lenses, to better perfect my photography, to make my photography better, to slowly and gradually build up to that would be just amazing. So this is me saying this is my new journey. This is what I'm going to be going through, and hopefully you guys still want to follow this new journey and support me and, you know, just be with me as I go through this, because I'm not going to tell you that I'm right or wrong or I have better knowledge of this. All I can do is tell you this is how I'm doing it, and this is how I'm making it work, and this is how I plan to achieve these goals. So that's the journey, guys. That's the idea. That's what I'm going to be doing, or already have started doing this year. So if you have any advice at all, or if you want to include anything, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Hopefully there are some people out there who are trying to go along and do the same thing, because I love looking at other people's photography, and I want nothing but the best for other photographers and other business owners, like-minded people like myself. I want you to go to work and not feel like it's work. Just feel like you're living something more meaningful, something just more. So I failed at YouTube, but I don't think a failure should ever keep you grounded that long. You should learn something from your failure. And although I failed at YouTube, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. That means I'm going to try something different. If you like the video and you feel like following me on this new journey, make sure to give me a like. Subscribe if you're new. And just like we've edited all the other videos for the past 3, almost 4 years on YouTube here, to each their own.